Luxury Boat Sales. This is a 2006 Bayliner 245 sports cruiser. It's fitted with a Mercruiser 5 litre 220 horsepower stern drive engine. It's a beautiful boat in really nice condition. It's a 200 example. We previously sold it before. It has a great spec level, including bow thruster, anchor windlass, full electronics pack, flat screen TV, DVD player, and it's in lovely condition throughout. The reason that they're so popular is that they're a manageable size, so they're a proper 4-berth sports cruiser, so you can sleep 4 people inside. They've got a separate toilet and shower compartment. They have a proper little galley and a great cockpit upstairs. But you can still put them on a trailer, you can still legally tow them behind, you know, a big 4x4 or whatever. They're easy to launch and recover, and they get great performance, so you want to do a bit of water sports and stuff with them, you can. So she's got the blue hull colour band, which is in lovely condition. Rub rail and stuff's in nice order. Gel coat above the rail is in beautiful shape. Coming on back, the Bayliner badge is in good order. Engine room vents are perfect. We've got this additional little stainless steel cleat here in the same location as we have on the port side. All the factory cleats are solid and secure. We've got an integrated swim platform across the stern, which is the full width of the boat, so you can easily step on and off from a jetty on either the port or starboard side. Then you've got these high, big chunky stainless steel handrails across the transom, and a nice step through walkway into the cockpit, so it's a nice safe boat to get off and on. The boat is fitted with the Mercruiser 5 litre 220 horsepower V8, and it's matched up to this Alpha 1 stern drive leg, so it gives the boat a good turn of speed. She gets up on plane quickly. She runs right up to around about 35 to 40 miles an hour. So the cockpit layout consists of a folding seat across the transom, so rear transom seat, twin wide seat. You can fold completely flat, so if you're fishing off the boat or swimming or whatever, you want to open up that back end of the cockpit, you can do that by folding that flat. Then we've got this convertible port side lounger, so like an L-shaped lounger. You can have the facing forward, so if you're underway, you can have 3 or 4 passengers sitting here looking out the windscreen. But whenever you're at anchor or in harbour, you can fold the seat the other way, and it makes an opposing bench around the little cockpit table. So there's a wee table sets in here. You can set up a nice wee dinette area at the back end. This here also folds completely flat to make it a big sun lounger, or even an additional berth if you've got the camper covers up and you want an extra spot for someone to sleep outside. You can turn this out into a full length sort of sun lounger. So nice versatile layout. Then we've got a single helm seat over on the starboard side at our sort of command and helm station. There's a really nice helm position on these Bayliner 245s. You've got a supportive helm seat which you can adjust fore and aft, so you can sort of get a comfortable seating position. You've got a little integrated footrest underneath the dash, so you can brace yourself against that if you're out in choppier conditions. Wee armrest here at the right hand side, and your throttle and shift lever is located sort of nice and close to you, so you can keep, it's easy to keep a hand on the throttle whenever you're underway. Engine access on the boat is really straightforward. Again, it's one of the things I really like about the Bayliner 245. You don't have to move any seats. You can even leave this transom seat set up in the sort of up position, the open position. All you do is pull the hatch, lifts up on 2 gas struts, and you get really good access in and around the engine bay. The cabin is really class leading for a 24-foot sports cruiser. There's none that do the cabin as well as the Bayliner 245. First of all, you've got these high level windows on both the port and starboard side, so whenever you're moving around the cabin, if you're standing at the galley, you can look out. You've got good visibility, it feels nice and bright and airy. You've also got a huge overhead deck hatch here at the front, so it's a very bright and airy cabin. We've got a V-berth arrangement here up forward, which will seat maybe 4 or 5 adults around this oversized table. So this will convert into a berth at night time. We've got a big galley, again a huge galley for a 24-footer with a deep stainless steel sink, single hob, big fridge, microwave, and then we've got a nice big aft cabin just behind the steps as you come into the cabin, and a separate enclosed heads compartment on the starboard side. So fantastic layout down here. Every time I do a video review on a Bayliner 245, I'm reminded of why I like them so much and why they're so popular. They're really a very versatile boat. You know, they can do a whole lot of things very well. If you're looking for a comfortable day boat, if you want something that you can still do a bit of water sports with, but at the same time go away for a weekend with a family on board. You know, they're towable, so you can tow them with you behind. You can take them on your holidays with you. You can easily move cruising grounds. They just are a great all-rounder. This one is a lovely example. It's in beautiful condition, only 2 owners from new, hasn't seen a whole lot of use, great spec with a bow thruster and the anchor windlass and the electronics and all that sort of stuff. So if you like the look of this boat, if you want to find out more about it, then the best way to do that is by signing up for VIP access on our website at GulfStreamBoatSales.com. All you have to do is pop your name and email address into the box below this video on our site at GulfStreamBoatSales.com, and you get VIP access, which is completely free. Once you've signed in for VIP access, then navigate back to the Bayliner 245 page and you can watch our full-length video review where we go through everything in a lot more detail. That video is going to be about 35 minutes long or something. It's going to go through everything in detail, show you around all the storage compartments in the boat, give you a real good look around the engine bay, give you a real good look around the cabin. You can also watch the full extent of the water test footage that we have of this boat as well, and just get a much better idea of what the Bayliner 245 is all about, how nice this example is, what it can do, and hopefully help you to figure out whether it might be the right one for you. So that's sign up for VIP access at GulfStreamBoatSales.com. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch this video.